Hello, everybody. Understanding depression. The understanding of depression is the solution of depression. Laziness, always feeling down, overstressed, too much of workaholic attitude, what modern lifestyle has given us. Overstressed, we all are. Exhausted all the times. So, laziness, feeling overstressed, and feeling exhausted all times. These are the major symptoms of depression. You can't come out of it. You try your level best, but you can't come out of it. First, we must understand that it is mental illness and it is very serious. Why? Because physically, if I am ill, I have no hesitation. There is social acceptance. I would be taken to hospital and there will be injections or medications and I will be okay. Even for normal cough and cold, I take medication. But mental illness is kind of a taboo even among the highly literate people also. So we must understand that it is an illness and it is requiring serious attention, professional help, medication, and at last meditation. You can't cheer yourself up. You have exhausted beyond repair. You try your level best. Who wishes to be with a hanging face, with a heavy heart, with a long face? But you have done all attempts. You have lost all interest in pleasure and fun activities. You have tried your hobbies. You feel so lonely. There is a vacuum in your mind, vacuum in your heart, and lost feelings as if I have lost everything. And it is no surprise that in spite of each and every humble, sincere, honest effort, I can't cheer myself up. What to do? In every point which I raised today, there is a deeper layer of understanding and discussion on those psychological issues, mental issues of depression. There lies the solution also. Procrastination, what you call talam tol, aniccha, no, lack of self-esteem. These are the symptoms what we are discussing, highlighting, focusing. Lack of self-esteem. I am all out. Everything is just bullshit. Self-esteem. No positive recognition. I have tried, but I have failed. So I have lost that recognition. There are 4 Ds what the psychologists and psychoanalysts suggest. Deviance, bhatkav, asamanyata. Distress, which is the result of suffering. Danger of existence, losing everything, the lost feelings, and dysfunction, some abnormalities. Feeling less positive and no optimism at all. Tried by hook or by crook, but no positivity, no optimistic attitude. Highly sensitive and emotional people only become the victims of depression. No ordinary, but you have to be highly emotional, sentimental, sensitive. Then only you will be the victim of depression. And this over obsessive modern day rat race, I am the best, I have to prove myself the best, whether it is professional life, personal life, emotional life, on social media, everywhere, wherever I go, I have this obsessive madness, insanity, idiosyncrasy that I am the best. Then there are mood swings when you fail, overworking, over exhausting on certain things, on certain points. And there are modern kinds, varieties, types, as mankind is growing more in the brain and losing the touch of the heart, losing the Midas touch in a positive way. You see, there is smiling depression. If you are telling something to somebody, something very serious, and unnaturally he or she is smiling, where the smile is more erroneous, dangerous, taken in a negative manner, even then he or she is smiling. So it is smiling depression. Hidden depression, no outlet, no talk about it, just hiding. I am depressed, but I hide. High functioning, too rapid, too fast, anxiety level has crossed the volcanic eruptive points, and then there is a blast. You keep pressing yourself, depressing yourself, pressurizing yourself, stuffing yourself, no outlet, then there will be blast and there will be volcanic reactions. And we are suffering in our closed inner circle, in our family life, among our relatives, among our friends. We suddenly see that why he or she is having this kind of an idiosyncratic outburst of anger, abusive words, very, very dangerous, very bad, very negative, blasphemous language, or very rude and crude language about a particular situation, about a particular person, and there is volcano eruption. Laziness isn't a choice, but it has come onto me. Who wishes to be in the bed forever? Not willing to go out, move out, talking with friends, watching favorite television programs, or doing this activity, walking, singing, or pursuing any hobby, reading, writing, games, gardening. So I have tried all, but I have failed. No, क्या करें, कहीं मन ही नहीं लगता. Just feeling like a round peg in a square hole, a complete misfit. This is also a symptom of depression. Depression can't be altered. Laziness can be. You can give yourself a push. But depression is that psychological cobweb that you become a spider woman, you become a spider man in your own cobweb of thoughts. Those psychological anxiety things. It is not that easy. And sometimes parents' pressure, they directly or indirectly, emotionally or psychologically, family values, heritage, this big name, these big surnames, just do it, have to do it. There is a lot of pressure. Emotionally unavailable to me. My parents are seldom with me, rarely with me on those emotional, delicate issues. It can be personal life, it can be love life, it can be career issue, it can be any religious issue, family issue, emotional issue. So the unavailability at that time, if at that moment my parent comes, or my friend or my relative or any one of my bosom friend comes and puts a pat on the back and says, "You are the best. Do it. You can do it. Yes, this too shall pass." So whatever points in which I feel that I am best in it, I can really feel positive about it. They are too harsh, our friends, relatives, or especially parents, they are too harsh, too angry, and in that case we are affected by the mental sickness, mental illness of our parents, because they are passing through tough times. So their depression is blanketed upon us. If they are taking drugs, if they are alcoholic, if they are addicted to tobacco chewing, if they themselves are addicted to mobile and telling you not to overuse mobile. So, if they are passing through domestic violent situations, then the children are the victims, the indirect victims of that depression. And now, after discussing all these things, let us talk about the way out, that silver lining. Making and meeting friends, sharing emotions. We all know it, but a person who is suffering from depression should come out of that shell with the help of friends and sharing his or her emotions. One more thing I'd like to highlight is we should be curious, childlike, innocent, full of wonder, living in the heart, not in the mind. There's too much of living in the mind, thinking about profit and loss, thinking about honor and dishonor, thinking about finding somebody or losing somebody. It is all mind game. So we must jump down into our heart and feel the bliss of a curious, innocent child. There are so many proverbs, you already know it, but today we are discussing on depression. So, the best way of coming out of depression is be childlike. And we are in the kingdom of God, in the Garden of Eden. Back to basics, less expectations. Action is my duty, reward is not my concern. So I must come back to basics, and these horrible pandemic times have already taught us this hard lesson that natural lifestyle is the best. Be a tortoise. Remember that childhood story, the hare and the tortoise, who wins ultimately? And one secret today I share in this video. The longest life secret is in deep breathing and having very, very cool outlook towards life. So make your guru a turtle. The tortoise will teach you so many things like less breathing, slow breathing, deep breathing, and long life and no anxiety. So be a tortoise. Don't act unnatural happiness. You are a victim of depression, whether you accept it or not. But please do not envelop yourself with artificial happiness. Talk, weep, cry, express. The tears are manly. Tears are humane. Tears are very natural, and they have the therapeutic alchemist attitude, that blessing, that bliss, that therapy, natural therapy. It is overflowing of powerful emotions, be it negative, be it positive. When you are extremely happy, you see that the tears trickle. When you are extremely sad or agonized or tormented by a particular person or a situation or a circumstance or a predicament, why you hesitate? Just close the doors and cry your heart out. If you have got a chum, bosom friend, hug him, hug her, and cry. And at last, I would like to talk about the 3M magic, the formula which I have realized after lots and lots of suffering in my life. First M is music. The magical music has got a therapy. It has got the charm to take you out of all the anxieties. The magic of music, your favorite music. Just use the earbuds and get lost in the jig and reel, the highs and lows of words and the sounds and the effects. Then second is mathematics. Apply your mind in some mathematical problem solutions. So you will have to concentrate and focus on that. And third and the best is meditation. If you do meditation, you do not require medication. And the simplest formula of meditation, nothing. Inhale, focus on nostrils. Stop, hold, focus on your belly button. Exhale, stop. Inhale, stop. Exhale, stop. And keep repeating this. And there is meditation. Timelessness, mindlessness, egolessness will automatically occur to you. And everything is logic in modern world. But you choose wonder, what Einstein says. There are only two ways to live the life, modern man. There are only two ways. One is through logic, that is mind, and where it has brought you to the verge of extinction, verge of suicidal thoughts, depression. And then second, he suggests about wonder. Look at a child, his eyes are full of wonder. He would see this, that, and he would never feel bored. An intelligent child is never bored. But look at an old man, you would never see an old man curious, depressing, with a long face, with a hanging face. So live life full of wonder, coming out of depression in a very simple way. दरिया की कसम, मौजों की कसम, ये ताना बाना बदलेगा. तू खुद को बदल, तभी तो ज़माना बदलेगा. Stay positive and try to understand the power of compassion, the power of love. Come out of your shell. Hug a best friend. Hug your parents. Hug your family members. Let them help you. Talk about it. And there will be the therapy. The greatest therapy is love, care, compassion. Thank you for being with me. Thank you.